Hi, my name's Lila, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel, and today is going to be a long overdue episode of A Spoonful of Sugar. So it has been a very long time since I last spoke to you all. Things have changed, obviously a lot has changed in the last year. I'm in another new background. I think the last 3 videos were a different one, and yeah, I have lots to update you on. I graduated from Anglia Ruskin with a bachelor's degree in philosophy with honours. I'm so thankful that I managed to finish that. I finished my degree in lockdown, the first of 3 so far, national lockdowns, and yeah, I'm not sure if it helped me finish or if it hindered how well I did, but I graduated, I got honours. I was really happy with how my dissertation panned out and stuff like that, and yeah, I finished. After I finished my degree, I stayed in Cambridge until my tenancy ran out, and then I came and I moved back home in with my parents. Between the time of me finishing my degree and leaving Cambridge, I was looking for work. I was planning on just going straight into full-time work, doing anything I could find for the time being. I thought I wanted to stay in Cambridge, but when that kind of didn't pan out, I came back home, and I still kept looking for work in both Cambridge and where my parents live, and I moved back home in June, and then by August, at the end of August, I had kind of decided that I wanted to do a master's. I had always planned on doing a master's in my first and second year, and I couldn't kind of bring myself to do it when I finished my degree. I didn't know what I wanted to do it on. My university didn't offer a postgraduate degree in philosophy. They do a PhD in philosophy, but you can't go straight from a bachelor's to a PhD. Not that I know of, anyway. So I started looking at other degrees. I knew that I wanted to either stay at Anglia Ruskin and do a master's degree, or I just didn't want to do it at all, because I didn't want to move to a new city for a year and not know anyone and be in the middle of a pandemic and not know what was happening. So I applied for 2 and I got one of them. So I'm now doing a master's in history at Anglia Ruskin. I did move back to Cambridge, and now I'm back home with my parents. So I had 6 weeks where we had 2 of our classes online and then 1 of our classes in campus. So we did actually get to meet people. Obviously we've always had the chance of having all of our classes online, but I thought that I needed at least some time in campus, some time where I could go to the library to pick up books, some time to meet the people that I was on course with, because that was always something that I was kind of sceptical about. I didn't know if it was going to work with lecturers not really knowing who we were, because you can't really get to know someone very well just on a Zoom call for a class, because it's very difficult to jump in and out of conversation. So after 6 weeks, our lecturers decided that it was probably best for all 3 of our classes to go online, because not a lot of people could come to the 3rd one, and it was getting a bit more risky to go into places that you didn't necessarily need to. So we changed it to all online, and then obviously things started to get a bit more concerning, and we went into the second national lockdown for a month, And then at Christmas I came home. I was planning on only being home for a month and a half. So from Christmas, so from when the national lockdown ended to probably about mid-January, because I was going to have a surgery on the 10th of January. That got cancelled. I talk about that more in my other video that will be up probably around the same time as this one. I then couldn't go home, but I couldn't go back to Cambridge because we're not allowed to travel that far if we don't necessarily need to do it, and because I brought everything home with me because I was planning on having my first week of term back here at my parents' house whilst I was still recovering. Yeah, I'm now paying for a place to live that I can't actually use. And because it's not university halls, the government can't do anything about it. I can't break my tenancy. So yeah. I now probably won't be going back to live in my place in Cambridge at all. My tenancy runs out at the end of May, and I will have to go and move all of my stuff when I can, and kind of come back here and live back here. I have finished my first semester of my master's degree. I'm now almost halfway through my second one. I've started my dissertation, another dissertation, and I'm kind of just planning on finishing that here, finishing all of my assignments as quick as I can, so then I can focus on my dissertation and working. So yeah, I'm still trying to find a job a year later, but yeah, it's a bit difficult, but it's getting there. The people that are on my course are really nice. We do have fun and talk and laugh and stuff like that, even though we can't see each other. And hopefully once this is over, we're all going to meet and have drinks, have chat, actually be able to see each other in person, stuff like that. Because there are some people that we didn't actually get to meet in person at all because they couldn't come to the classes. But yeah, it's going good so far. It's going well. Obviously all of our lecturers are very overwhelmed and overworked because of everything going on. So it is a bit difficult in some senses, but yeah, that's kind of all I have to update you on at the moment. I'll have an update video about my surgery that I'm having next Friday at some point. And yeah, if you have any questions, if you'd like to know anything about anything on my channel, stuff like that, feel free to leave them down below. I will link my social media on my channel page. And yeah, I hope you are all staying well, having as nice of a time as you can, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!